Hello, it's Tristan here from PropertyToolkit. Today I just wanted to run through a real fantastic feature that we've added, where we're letting users have the ability to search by the size of a property. So if you're looking for properties for title splits, for flips, for adding significant amounts of value to a property, there's no easier way to find those than using PropertyToolkit. So I'm just going to jump in straight away and show you what I mean. So we've got a great way of searching through the property portals, and we've turned that into effectively property portals on steroids. So the idea being you can search for more than just your usual keywords, your phrase or whatever else. You can really get in to find properties where they're motivated and then vendors want to get selling, or be able to find a value that you can add that other people simply are missing. And this is the kind of stuff where you usually have to go through floor plan by floor plan to work out what's going on to find those deals. So I'm just going to jump in here. I've just logged into PropertyToolkit. It gives you a nice little dashboard to show you what's going on. It tells you a little bit about the market and what's going on in the area. And my gold mine area is Southampton, so this is just literally going through everything in and around my area and picking up and flagging up all those properties. So what I'm going to do is jump into search, and then it just loads up with a little page so you can see what we're looking for, and we'll just search from here. In doing this is just going to pull up all the sales properties that are in the area. And we can specify how big we want a property. If it's set to 500, that actually allows any unlimited size up or above 500, whereas the 0 side, as soon as you move that up, it'll allow you to take that from any side of the property upwards. So the reason I think this is a fantastic little tool is personally I like flats where I can turn them from 1 bedrooms into 2 bedrooms and add a significant amount of value. And my sister company, Zebra Invest, is actually doing that at the moment on 2 properties. We've got one in London, which is turning from 1 bed to 2 beds, and another one we're doing in Southampton. And these ones are where they're about 50 square metres or so, and we've managed to, really jump the properties that values up by looking at the space and working out how we can reconfigure them. So what I do here is, if I was say looking for a flat where I want to turn it from 1 bedroom to a 2 bedroom, then we just click flat, and then what we're going to then do is we're just going to set. I always look for something where it's at least about 45 metres plus. And then what this will do is just come back and it's going to show us all those properties where they're of this size. And you can see it's coming straight back to telling us how big these flats are, what else you might be able to do with them. And that's great because it really gives an opportunity to change around and jump into deals that you wouldn't have found unless you were scouring through the portals for quite a long time. And you can even see there's some coming up here where they're quite large properties in older buildings. So here, this is obviously it's coming up with a mix of 1s and 2 beds. So what we can do as well is if we just want a 1 bedroom property which we're going to convert, let's just set that search again there. So that was at just over 45, I'll put it at 42. And then that's just going to come up with all those 1 bedroom properties. And here you can now see they're all just coming up and loading up. But like you could say have 2 Pluto Road. And you're going to have other sites just looking through here. Ludlow Road. And let's just open a couple of these up just to see what's going on. But as they load up, you'll then just be able to see, usually they might have a floor plan available so you can see what's going on. You can see this is quite nice and large, double aspect there. And you might be able to take a look through and find out what's going on and be able to reconfigure it. So that's one. The other bit that we do as well, which makes it a little bit easier, is if there's a floor plan link available, we give that to you straight away. So then you can just load in and you can see what's going on. So this floor plan is a total of 78 square meters. So, what we could possibly do on this property, I've just clicked on this one, but we could possibly convert the kitchen, which is 3 meters by just over 2, so that would just be at 6 meters. Might be a little bit small, but we might be able to say convert that into a single bedroom or into a study. And then we could put the kitchen and have the kitchen living room in the front here. And that could be quite a neat way of adding some value to it and turning it into a much larger property. So also they've added in here, to the 78, they've included the garage, but there might be a way that we could possibly put the shower room into this section and we can increase that up, or just have a rearrange with the space to turn it into that 2 bedroom property. But that's literally all I've done, is I've just clicked straight into a deal here or a potential opportunity. And then what we're going to do is if we found one like this that we like the look of, then we simply click mark interested, and that's going to save it for us. So then we go into our pipeline and leads. And then we can just log in, and then straight away you can see all the properties and deals that I've been interested in. and that one that we were looking at is now just saved here. So we can make sure that we call up the agent, get a viewing, take a look around and see if we can do something. But that's just a really simple way just to show you how you can find properties to be able to do that with. The other bit is I was saying if you wanted to do more stuff where you're looking for like title splits, or you're looking for something where it could be even bigger, we've got 2 options on here that you can do things with. So you can choose multiple property types if you wanted to look like that. But a prime example might be is if we were looking for a flat, and say we wanted it to be at least, I don't know, 85 square metres, because a flat in Southampton, you can have a 1-bedroom flat that's 50 square metres. So here you might be able to try and say that Lumpy Lane's actually come up twice there, and that must be where it's come up to £50,000 is where it will be a house, it will be a help to buy scheme or something along those lines. But a property like this might be the same, and you can see that saying it's actually quite large in size. And if it is as big as it is come out, this one is saying it's a residential as in a care home, so we might be able to use it. But you could quite easily find flats that way that you might be able to split into 2. Or if you were, say, looking again at houses, I'm just going to open up townhouses, terrace houses, semi-detached, mixture of properties, detached. And what we can do here is if we just turn around and say that we want them to be at least 120 square metres. I haven't had any come up this side, because I've left the 1-bedroom on there. We'll just turn that to all bedroom sizes. And we'll just have all of those come up, and you see how big they're all coming up. Sorry, I just clicked a few different sections there. You can see here, look, Magpies is a huge property. Alcantara over in Southampton city centre. We've also got a floor plan there, so we can have a look at that. We might actually try and say, you know what, if that property is 170 square metres, that could be 1 flat on this floor, 1 flat on this floor, 1 flat on that floor, and we could quite easily split this property into, you know, maybe into say 3 flats, or even if we convert it to garage, we might be able to get additional space out of there. And it's just giving you the ability to find these deals fairly swiftly and easily. And you see through here that there's loads of deals there, potential opportunities coming up. And wherever we've got we try and pull the full property address as well, so if you want to send a letter in the post, you can. Anyway, that's just how Property Toolkit is going to make it really easy to find title splits and investment opportunities all across the country. And we just focus it on your goldmine area, so you can easily find those deals and opportunities where you can add significant value without spending hours trawling through it. Okay, so my name's Tristan from Property Toolkit. If you're interested in taking a 14-day trial, please head over to propertytoolkit.net. We can give that for you for free. You can get in, have a look around, see if it works for you and whether it's something you can work with, and you can really get your deals and your pipeline really moving forwards. If you've got any questions about it, just drop a message below in the comments. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you very much.